What's happening? When is our spotlight coming in? We're moving. Hi, everybody. Twilight Zone. Welcome back to my channel. Dacob here, and this is The Fashion Bunker. If you are ready to witness with Greta and me, Greta is back as a special guest star, the Yeezy Kanye West Season 1 collection, stick with us. Here we go. You're about to see a big portion of the Yeezy Season 1 by Kanye West for Adidas or Adidas Originals collection. The installation, by the way, is made by yours truly, Super Dacob. I hope you will enjoy the selection, enjoy the talk with my best friend Greta and me, and I hope you will enjoy some of the styles that we have put together for you guys tonight in this snippy snappy video. I also hope you will enjoy the colorways because they are very sandy, earthy, and chilly. I mean, chilly in a way, relaxy. So here we go. First off, Greta, is this your favorite piece?
How did you know?
I don't know, I'm asking.
Yes, it is. Of course, I'm wearing it.
Yeah? Tell us something about it.
Well, I really like the fact that it's like, this is a small, but it's kind of oversized.
Oh, that's a small.
Yeah, that's
small.
Cool. So I really love that you can actually wear like really nothing on you. And then this is gonna cover you up wherever you go.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
I think a little bit of skin never hurt nobody.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, show us more. More. We need to see female stuff. What's another piece you like?
So, yeah, well, I'm wearing a crop top.
Show the camera.
And see. And if you want to see more, I'll show you. And then
this one.
Yeah.
Show us this one. This is like a very important piece, guys. This here is a huge shearling piece, and I think what is generally important to say and mention this part of the video is that I don't think you're going to see a whole run through of the collection anywhere else. So thank you for tuning in. And okay, Greta, shall you please try this for us for a second? What do you think, guys? It's shearling, it's big, it's heavy. I like the fact that like the sleeves are really like long, and then we got a cut here. I think Kanye was inspired by Kim's derriere for this jacket because it does give prominent accentuation to the derriere, if you know what I mean. Alrighty, I really like this one. Plus it's kind of deconstructed, there is no zipper here. Basically you cannot make a hood out of it. It's just not made for that. It's just supposed to hang, you know, layers and layers of voluptuous plaisir. So this is basically what we got from the first drop in October, actually the only drop in October. The next one, the 350s, are coming in November. So now, 29th of October, we got the 950, and we have the male version, the female version. What is the difference between the male and the female version, you think, you ask? Well, first of all, the female version is a bit slimmer than the male version. Bottom is basically the same. Greta and I are wearing them right now. Yes, Greta's. And that's mine. There you have it. But the biggest difference that these two shoes have is the heel. The female version has kind of a hidden wedge heel inside. It's a bit this high approximately. I can't take it out right now, but it's approximately this high. The male version obviously doesn't have that. However, I think the female version was produced up to UK 9, which is 43 1/3. So if any guy out there with kind of a foot size up to 43 wants a female version to kind of step a bit higher, like Karl Lagerfeld always does because he hides his heels in the shoe as well, you can do so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, accessories?
Well, the accessory-wise, we just have like backpacks. Two colorways. It comes in black and brown. Really like the shape. Practical, not too big, not too small. You can fit your computer. You can use it for a weekend. Well, you can like just...
I'm not sure, like what sort of computer, like 13-inch, 15, 17?
Maybe the 13.
13.
Bigger, maybe less.
I also don't think bigger fits in here.
But I heard the prototype used to be bigger.
Oh.
And when
how much bigger was it?
That much.
I would have liked to see a bigger version.
Yeah, right?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a strange size, but I can see somebody liking it.
I can also show you like...
Yeah, let's see.
Do you like it?
It's a bit, yeah, it's okay. It's doable. I mean, it all depends like what sort of body shape you have, I think. And again, Being that it's so short, it's very prominent. It leaves prominence to, again, the derriere, I would say. But to each his own. Cool. Guys, this is the kind of the infamous broken sweater or destroyed sweater. It's actually called the destroyed sweater. Wool, and it's made in Belgium. Oh, and it's sliding up because it's very heavy and very big, and you can see we can look through it basically. So this has been purposefully destroyed, obviously, for the sake of your fashion pleasure, if you like. And to each his own. Some people don't like the broken aspect, some people do. This one is also available not destroyed, not damaged. But however, here, for the purpose of this demonstration, we have the most prominent one, which is the destroyed one. In kind of caviar color, I think this one is called. Charcoal gunpowder.
We can combine this, so the idea is that you can wear the longer sleeve underneath and then on top of it the short sleeve. So to have like this look, I don't know.
You could layer it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could layer it. So basically you got the cut sleeve here, and then the longer sleeve looks underneath. Now, of course, you can also choose to combine, mix and match colors. You don't have to do the same tone overlapping. You could do red and then brown.
How
You
many
could do
colors
black.
does this come in?
I think they made more long sleeves than short sleeves in the end, maybe like 4 and 6 or 5 and 4. I'm not so sure anymore, I don't remember. But definitely there's a variety of colorways. I mean, here already you can see just a slight variation. Here, for example, if you wish to combine these two colorways, you could get a lighter tone and a darker tone. And the lighter tone is called Incense. And this one is called Fossil. Oh yeah, this one. Let's show this one. This one's really cool.
Should I wear this?
Yeah, you could definitely. I mean, this is actually intended for guys. Let me show it close up first. Colorway for this one is also Fossil. It's very cut out in the front and very, very long. It's a very loose, baggy cut. It is called the thermal tank. Thermal because it has these kind of little like nests, or you know, it kind of has a structured, thicker type of material. I do think that this is cotton. We can't see probably here. Yeah, it is cotton. And it's intended for men mostly because if you're wearing it as a woman without a bra or anything, I mean, it's very cut out on the side, so we could have like a side boob situation going on here as well as losing it here in the front. But you could do the crop top also by Kanye for Adidas underneath it. So let's see how that looks like. So this is how it looks. It's actually really cool if you have the crop top because, especially if you're a girl, it protects this area of the décolleté, and then you get this tank top which becomes kind of a dress, like a really mini dress, which you can combine really cool. So once you have this covering up the belly, the same material here and the same material down here, it looks like you have a body underneath, and then you just have this drapery on the top. Now, what is curious about this is the fact that in general the entire collection, for those of you who haven't like kind of noticed the vibe yet, nobody except me actually said this before and is also saying it right now. It's very reminiscent, in my personal opinion, and it reminds me very, very much of Star Wars. And not just Star Wars, but Tatooine, the planet of Tatooine, and in general, kind of the whole situation of Tatooine, the sand people, everything from the rich to the slaves, that the entire population is covered up in these type of shades and in this type of material. So, I know this is something that a geek like that loves Star Wars like me would kind of say, but think of it. New Star Wars movies coming out in December, and I'm sure we will be seeing this sort of stuff again. So that's why I personally like the collection. Now you could either like or dislike Kanye, but the fact remains that the collection is really interesting in its own right. And the style way, the way the patterns are conceived, the materials with the colorways, to me personally works. What I also find very efficient is the fact that the brand, the collection has no branding on the outside. So, Greta, what do you think about the lack of branding?
Well, you can still see it's Kanye though.
Well, yeah, okay, if we took a camouflage piece. Really, but is each one of these? Okay, for example, this one. Is this very Kanye? It is, okay. So what we're saying is all of these pieces are very Kanye.
Yeah, I think also people know that this is Kanye collection.
People
I think
know.
It's hard to, even if there's no branding, like it's hard to separate the things.
Even if there's no branding, it's hard to separate the things. What I found really interesting is the fact that even though some of the pieces, I mean, in small, are still like a large, and the pieces run all the way from a small for the men to a double extra large. So you can imagine this piece is double extra large. You can literally swim within it. Which is curious for whoever wants it extremely baggy. The prices vary from 160 to 3,000 something probably, but in this run through, the highest marked tag, of course, is shearling leather. Tank tops, oh here, this is 140, I guess the price begins at 140.
140, okay, then it's the cheapest.
So yeah, this is kind of then the starting price. Now, as far as pricing is concerned, some people, it depends. I mean, it's a bit overpriced. It's not for everybody, obviously, but it definitely is a huge statement. You guys know that when Yeezy Season 1 showed at New York Fashion Week around a year ago, for the first time kind of since social media, did another fashion show top Chanel, as far as views goes, as far as interest and retweeting and everything goes. So it was a social media phenomenon, so we cannot deny that. Whether or not that is related to the fact that Kanye is a big personality, the Kardashians are as well, debatable. It of course plays a huge role. The fact that Vanessa Beecroft styled the whole show is another element that adds a special kind of art and artistic factor to it. So everything was set up perfectly for the media. It really worked very well. So the entire package, the entire framework around it, and at the end the final resultant product, they did a very clever design and marketing strategy behind it. So kudos to you, Adidas, well done.
But I think it's really cool that you can really like just make layers on top of layers with all these pieces, and it's always gonna look cool,
There's always, yeah. So how far can we layer it? 3, 4 pieces?
Yeah, now it's 3 pieces.
Now you have
3. Well, maybe like...
You could do also a sleeve thing, but actually this works really nicely without any sleeves on it.
Right? I really like this.
Yeah. That's cute. This is cute. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below. Let me show you one piece that I think is extremely interesting. This one here. Not many people have spoken about this piece. Maybe Kanye wore it in some video clip. I don't know. I like it because it's a vest. It opens on the side. Now one thing, my personal comment and opinion, it's very difficult. This is the kind of the thickest type of jersey fabric there is out there. It's very, very thick thread. So once you have it in your hand, it's very, very thick. And when you wash it, especially if you're living in kind of colder climates or humid climates, it's very hard to dry. So if you're going to hang it out to dry, it might kind of smell stale after a while because you have to dry it really quickly. So I would suggest if you're living in a cold climate, once you wash it, immediately put it on a heater or somewhere so you're sure that it dries out. So that's why, another one of the reasons why I love this piece in particular is because it doesn't have sleeves or anything in this kind of area here. So you don't sweat there. It's open, it's like a poncho. So you have less kind of danger zones where you would have to wash a piece immediately. One last thing, very important about this piece, again, you don't have to always wash it because the collar is like rounded and very big, so it doesn't really, if you're wearing something underneath it, I personally would suggest to wear something underneath it, unless you're not ripped and look like a god and kind of like have all those muscles showing on the side, because otherwise you'll be completely naked. If you're wearing something underneath, this will never really touch your neck and your kind of collar area, so that won't get dirty either. So it's one of those pieces that you could save and preserve longer because you won't have to wash it every time you wear it. Or after every time you have worn it. Moving towards the end, 2 more important things to say. What do you think about camouflage and Yeezy? I mean, do you like camouflage in general? Is it something for you?
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me of the military stuff that I found in the flea market.
To the camera. Okay, it looks like military stuff you find on the flea market. True, it does have that reminiscence, but, and here, this is why I'm asking you this question. This is where I'm fascinated by the collection again, because we know that Adidas produces a lot of things also in Asia. In this particular collection, they went that extra mile to produce a lot of pieces in Europe. So yes, this might be something you could get on a flea market as well, but these jackets, let me see if we can zoom in closely. You could see on the tag where they were produced. This one was made in Italy in particular. So I think that adds a lot of value to these pieces because of the country of origin. So you will find a different range of products within the collection, and that is interesting as well. It could be a plus or minus to some people. Of course, this means the price goes up, but it is manufactured in Italy. All of the boucle sweaters and everything that is knitted, also the destroyed sweater, they're produced in Belgium, for example. Some of the other pieces, like this one, for example, this one is produced in Turkey. So we have another product that isn't made in China. But, of course, the collection also does include some pieces that are produced in China, for example, t-shirts. No, this one is made in Turkey. Well, prove me wrong. So what is made in China? Maybe this one? This one is made in Turkey, too. Are they all made in Turkey?
It's made in China, for instance.
Okay, here you go, guys. Pants. Pants that are made in China. Still, however, they use that thick threaded material, which is a combo of cotton and I think spandex. Let's just check it out. 95% cotton and 4% elastan. They're very heavy and extremely comfortable to wear. So some of the pieces are made in China, some in Turkey, some in Belgium, some in Italy. I don't know if something else is made somewhere else. The shoes, yeah, the shoes, let's check the shoes. Where are the shoes made? Suspense. Oh yeah, it says made in China. So the shoes are made in China. So yeah, okay. You know, guys, we're starving. We've been like working the whole day, doing whatever we have to do, running through the city like crazy, and now we're shooting. And to get this out to you on time, because I mean, you want to know what you're going to purchase by the time it hits stores, right? So there you have it. Last shout out. So we had the price ranges, we had the materials, we had where they were produced, we had our favorites. You saw the on-feet kind of looks of some of these shoes. And now, quickly, let's move to this last piece, which is my favorite jacket. It is for men, but it could be also unisex. It's kind of a trench coat, camel. Yes, it's very Kanye. Yes, it's a big piece. And yes, it's made in Italy. So I say yes if you like this sort of stuff. Why not? And no if you don't like it. So, my dear viewers, thank you so much for tuning in and watching our quick run through, well, quick, maybe not so quick, but a run through the Yeezy collection season 1 with Greta and Dacob. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget I cannot speak no more, because I also have to admit we did have a little bit of bubbly before we started shooting. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more. Give me a thumbs up and share this video if you want to see the community grow. Love you all. Take care. See you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Greta tunes out. Say bye-bye. No, I know. Say it again.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over guys and join the fun.